All right, for this last slide, we're going to talk about the round challenge. This is the last challenge that you as an author can insert into a slide. So let's go ahead and check it out. This is kind of a game style challenge. So we're going to go to Markboard. We're going to come down here to challenges and we're going to pick timed round. Now, timed round, what it is it's a timed round, a challenge that you're going to present to the user where they are going to be presented with measurements, randomly generated measurements, one right after the other. And they're going to have a certain amount of time, a time window, to answer each question. If they don't get it in that amount of time, the question will move on to the next one. And so you as an author, you can set that question time limit. So right now we're going to say, let's just change this, make it a little harder. We're going to say you only have 8 seconds, so you can kind of make it a little more stressful. You only have 8 seconds to answer the question. We can also set the round time. So this is how long the entire round will last. For this demo, let's drop it down to 30 seconds because you guys don't want to watch me consume a long round. But if you wanted to really test somebody, you can get them up to 120 seconds. So what is that, 2 minutes? But we're going to go down to 30 seconds. You can also set up what fractions to include. So I don't embarrass myself, I'm going to turn off the 16ths because those are hard for me. But this is going to present to me whole numbers, halves, quarters, and eighths. Finally, we can you can limit the range to be either, the range can be essentially the entire length of the measuring device. So you'll get questions, for 18 inches, you'll get questions for 2 inches, that kind of thing. Or we can limit the range to between 1 and 2. So that means all the questions will be in this little 1-inch zone right here of the marking device. We kind of call that the speed round. And what that does is, if you're just really working on those fractions, you really want to, hit them hard on like just 16ths, you could set this up to just be 16ths, speed round it, put this way down. And that way they don't, the student, when they're trying to answer the question, they don't have to navigate. So it's a really fast-paced, really quick thing. So let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna use the full range, and we're gonna go ahead and save this slide. And let's go back here, and we're going to give this a name of round challenge. And then let's see what this looks like from the point of view of an end user. So save the activity. And then we're going to go back to consumption. And so what you can see was, here was the previous challenge, mark the board at that one. Now, I'm being told, all right, we're going to be, the round details, we got the durations, the questions are going to last 8 seconds. The round is going to last 30 seconds. I'm going to be asked these numbers, and I have to start the round. So here we go. Let's see how we do. Start the round. All right, mark the board at 4 and 5/8. Ooh, right there maybe? Okay, mark the board at 24 and a quarter. 24 and a quarter. Mark the board at 22 3/8. Ooh, man, that's a hard one. 3/8 right there, I think. Mark the board at 24 and 5/8. Let's get this one purposefully wrong so we have some wrong stuff. We're going to let this one time out. So you can see if I wait too long, we're not going to get it. And there we go. So my round ended. You can see I scored 20 points out of 50. So the way this works is you get 10 points for everything you get right. So I got 3 correct. Getting a question or a thing wrong is a penalty. You lose 10 points every time you get it wrong, because that's kind of bad to do on a job site. It's better to take your time and run out of time than it is to do it wrong, because you're going to be chopping boards at the wrong length, and that's going to be expensive. And then also, if you don't answer it, if you run out of time, you get 0 points. And so we can break it down a little bit further. You can see all the things you were asked, and you can try it again. So that is how the round works.